Hey guys, Amber from the Vault, and I'm here at Jamaica Plain, a settlement that you guys asked me to go ahead and do a before and after / tour of. Problem was, when I went to come do a tour, I realized just how absolutely horrible the settlement was. I don't like building here because there's too many hollowed out buildings that just get in the way. There's not enough room to actually build anything, not enough space. So what I ended up doing initially, I had just built this settlement just to build it. There are water and food and scavenging stations everywhere, and none of it makes any sense. You can see some water back there. There's some more scavenging stations. Random trade caravan post right here. Food, more water over there, more scavenging stations. It's just not a well-designed, by any means, settlement. At the time, I really wasn't into settlements. I just kind of wanted to get them done so that I had somewhere to send settlers. More importantly, though, I wanted somewhere to be able to sell my crap. All the stuff that I was coming across in the Commonwealth. Jamaica Plain has just never been one of my favorites. I just didn't find a lot of the space here useful, so I'm hoping that with the scrap everything settlement mod, I'm going to be able to do a lot more scrapping. So you can see that I have some of my businesses over here: bar, clinic, 2 big generators, also my clothing shop, and lots of security on this side. This is where I tend to get the most attacks, this and then in the very front where we first started. So that's why I concentrated most of my efforts there. This is the one kind of house you can really use in this area. It is partially hollowed out on the side there. Looks like maybe there used to be a business there or something. You can go ahead and kind of build in here. I have not found it a useful space. I think it's my fault, though. I didn't know what I was doing, so I was just throwing sleeping bags everywhere. My idea at the time was just quantity, forget quality. I didn't care what my settlements looked like. Now, obviously, I'm changing my tune a little bit. So there's tons of sleeping bags just everywhere scattered throughout. It makes no sense. There's no rhyme or reason, just happens to be where they fit. I didn't really even understand electricity at the time, so I was just throwing up electrical cords everywhere. I'm going to jump down here. Not every type of bench that should be here is here, but there are probably about 10 scavenging stations, and I just really don't need that. Lots and lots of turrets, but lots of those machine gun turrets. At the time, I was using them because they didn't require energy, and that was really helpful when I didn't want to have to build big generator farms. I don't know if you guys played before you had the option to take the Vault Tech generators with the DLC, or to get a fusion core generator. Before that, you had to have these obnoxious generator farms to just make a little bit of power. I didn't like doing that, so I was trying to use more of those machine gun turrets that didn't use it. You can see I have more... Oh, there's some shooting. Whoa! Sorry about that. There's somebody shooting in the background. We're just going to ignore that, though. So as you can see, there's 3 more shops here. This just doesn't make any sense as a settlement. This is actually better, though. The original settlement I had here had a gigantic wall all the way around it, and it was the most annoying thing. Everybody kept getting stuck on things, and gosh, it was obnoxious. So I'm going to go ahead and rebuild this, guys. Hopefully it's going to look better. We'll see how much I can actually get rid of with the Scrap Everything Settlement Object mod. Let's pray that it's actually going to work for me. So thank you so much, guys, and I will see you in just a few minutes. If you haven't noticed, we are starting on the opposite side, and there's a reason for that. I have kind of some cool stuff going on in the front, and I want to go ahead and end with that. So we are going to start up here. This is, if you remember, there used to be some bridges here. I used to have a ton of different machine gun turrets up there. I did go ahead and replace those with both rocket launchers and the heavy laser assault turrets. What's cool about that scaffolding is they're just a little bit higher than the ground up there, so it's perfect when you get attacked. You don't have to worry about anything getting missed. We do have here our Brahmin feed trough, wonderful, as well as our trading caravan. I do have a couple things of power armor around here just because I like to have it so my settlers can be protective. Let's see. Also, we have our sirens. I want to show you real quick. We do have one of our guards here. I have quite a few guards. This is one of my settlements that seems to get attacked the most. So I want to show you how that scaffolding shows up. It's just super cool. Works really, really well. I did go ahead and add lights in there, and that's because at night it's much easier if I have street lights. I can actually see when I'm walking around the settlement. It's not so much for the settlement's sake. So like I said, I do have some guards. There's a guard here, as well as, and we're going to actually head this way, we have Cheese. He is one of my automatrons. He's over here. Yes, his name is Cheese because he's the color of a Cheez-It. And I did go ahead and just kind of build into this existing building so that I could kind of make a new workshop space, which I like. It gives me the option. I don't know why my Brahmin's in here, but it gives me the option. Wow, that's a flying Brahmin. Transporting Brahmin. So I do have all of my workshop stuff in here. It's just kind of nice to have everything all together, crafting, that type of thing, random Brahmin. So I'm going to go ahead and come back out here. If you notice, I'm trying to catch a gorilla. I like all of my settlements to have a critter protector, and this one does not have a critter protector, so I'm working on that right now. I did go ahead and put my, I don't like this area. I feel like the space is just kind of unusable, so I did use it for my electricity as well as to add some extra beds. Just didn't have enough in this settlement. I don't have as many settlers, though, in this settlement as I do in others, so I decided not to go with bunk beds. I decided to do singles. Just, I don't know, I like the way the singles look. And I do have some scavenging stations up here. That's what I used. That top, if you remember, right down here is that workshop. So I went ahead and added a floor in here, so I was able to actually put in my scavenging benches here. I went ahead and used a ton. I had a lot of space in here to put those workbenches, those scavenging stations, so I went ahead and put quite a few in here. So we're going to go ahead and leave here. Oh, Mac's going to stand right in the middle of the stairs, so we're going to jump down here. So we're going to go ahead and leave here. My recruitment beacon is on, so more settlers will probably be on their way. And we're going to come to our first building. The first thing we're going to see is Pod 2. Pod 2 is our second. This is the second of the kind of bunk areas. So I have some bedrooms in here. And I also did just a tiny bit of personalization. I did fiddle with my mods quite a bit. Local for Pack over on Twitter had asked me if I was able to use the weapons cheat mod, and for some reason I haven't, or not mod, excuse me, the weapons cheat glitch where you actually scrap weapons and it takes away things from your count. Unfortunately, I hadn't been able to do that for a while. I've been having some problems with that. I found out a mod was conflicting with it for some reason. I have no idea what mod it was, but I updated all of my mods and suddenly it works for me. So I can now use that weapons glitch, which is amazing because I love that. So I did go ahead and just add a little bit of personalization in here, not too much. We have a floating table here. That happened after I left. Strange. I left and that all looked normal, so I'll have to fix that. But you guys can see me fuck up. Alright, so we're going to come out here. You can see right away I have not one but 2 guard posts. That guard does go back and forth between those posts. Also have some turrets, some spotlights. Just a fun little entrance. This is the other place I tend to get caught the most by raiders, get attacked. So this is the greenhouse. I usually add a greenhouse. Usually I have and I don't know why that guy keeps going through the floor. Usually I have a 2 or 3 floor greenhouse. This is just a 1 floor. I have plenty of food. I only have a handful of settlers here, so I'm not too concerned about how much food they have. Besides, I have plenty in the network. They're all part of the supply chain. So this is where we get to go have some fun. We're going to go up to the shops right now, and we're going to pass both of my water pumps on the way here. It was difficult to find a place to put water pumps here since I had removed so much of the dirt. We're going to go ahead and come up here. This is the shops. So we have our liquor store, weapons, all of that. One thing I want you to notice, and the reason I left it this way is because I don't know if you guys knew this. So there is a mod that allows you to separate out store rugs from store shelves. So you can put a level 3, tier 3 store on a tier 1 space. So I did that. I didn't know which way the rugs went. Normally I would have fixed this, but to be honest, I just thought it was hilarious. So I do need to take these rugs and flip them around, but I thought it was hilarious the way they look, so I went ahead and left it. So we do have our weapons down there, as well as our clothing and our general. As usual, just throw random clothes on mannequins, because that's what I like to do. We do have our armor bar and our clinic up here. Clinic is probably the most decorated. And that's it, guys. So that is the new Jamaica plane. Hopefully you guys kind of got some cool ideas looking at it, and you're going to make even better settlements than I can. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. Easiest way to get down, right? So that is Jamaica plane. Hopefully you guys got some good ideas. Hopefully you're going to go make your own settlements, make them 10 times better. Mine aren't the best, so go make awesome settlements. And thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this, please let me know. Leave a comment, leave a like, whatever you guys want to do. Let me know what other settlements you'd like to see me work on. This was actually a request. Somebody asked for Jamaica plane. I apologize, I don't have the name of the person who asked. I should have looked it up before I started making the video. My apologies. But this was actually a request. So if you guys have a request, let me know. I'll do a tour, do a revamp, makeover, whatever we want. Perfect. Thank you so much, guys, and have a great time out there in the wasteland.